What's up, guys? So I'm just going to do a tutorial on how to basically make classes for all your perks and the upgrades that go along, kind of explaining the money system as well, just in case some people are confused. So if you're in the hub, you don't have to go to the specific spots to, you don't have to go here basically to do any of that. I just click tab on PC, so I'm sure it's maybe like a start button or the opposite of start on controller, maybe like the back button it's called. But basically, right, so you make a class. So like I made one from my default on my fire girl or whatever. So I'm just gonna make one and kind of show you the process. But basically, right, so you have all these attachments and obviously you need materials, right, um to craft attachments. So as you can see, this number right here, right, 200, this one's 230. So say I put this one on, right? And we'll just craft a different one later. We equip. You can see how much it's going to cost, right, in the match, or if you can you sometimes you can buy it before the match even starts. Uh, I'll show you what I mean by that, just in case you don't know. But basically, the more expensive the attachment, obviously, the more it's going to be, right? 190, 255 to 190. But just because it's the most expensive doesn't mean it's the best. It's I would not go off that. Just kind of go off your playstyle. Like for one, I'll show you actually. This is a good. Yeah, say that. So for fast action, I tried this. Like you would think 35% damage, like that's a lot. But the fire rate, it was not doing it for me. So I went with the higher fire rate and a little bit less damage. But it's only, I mean, 680. It's not really not that much cheaper. But I mean, just because that's what I'm just proving a point. Just because it's the highest doesn't necessarily mean it's a better one. Right? So you need crafting materials. Like you can see, 238 out of 15. Blah blah. These are all mine. So I recommend while you're in the match, look for the cameras between rounds and actually shoot those because that actually stacks up and they help a lot. But I just want to explain quickly that right, you can craft these, and then the next thing I want to show you, right? So this is a match. Doesn't matter. Okay. So I'm gonna get in the game, right? I'm gonna show you that you can buy it prior, but it also based off your operation budget. So what's up? Minute, 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 minute. All right, so these are my defaults. You see my operation budget 780. I already have a predetermined class, so look how many attachments I put on the sucker, right? One, two, three, four. So the more attachments, obviously it's gonna be more expensive. So if I even traded in my default, I'm still not gonna have enough. I'm gonna be 700 off. So you kind of want to be strategic on maybe if you're a lower level, not to add too many attachments, just so maybe you can get a better gun in the beginning, which is possible. I mean, even if you're a lower level, you just won't have that much of a better gun, but it'll still be better. But basically, after one round, I'll be able to buy this because I can trade, my default gun. But you can do that for anything, right? So my pistol, I can't even buy my pistol. I think I added something. I typically do my secondary affordable so I can buy it because I usually just start the first round with the secondary just so I can save ammo and um, I mean secondaries really aren't that bad anyways. But that was kind of the gist of it. If you have any questions, please let me know. But I try to explain it as simple as possible. Basically, you craft, right? You got to save the class. Once you save the class, you come in here, you start a mission, you can buy it potentially, right? But it'll still be in the match. So I mean that's it.